From the gridirons around Mishawaka, this is 16 Sports Extra, brought to you by Monty's Best One Tire and Auto Care.
Welcome into 16 Sports Extra. I'm Sabrina Hoover, and tonight was the night, the start of sectional play for several of our Indiana high school teams. So let's kick things off in Class 4A with Mishawaka taking on NorthWood. Earlier this season, Mishawaka beat the Panthers by 1 point, so we knew this one would be a good one, right? In the first quarter, Landon Snyder doing what he does best, using those legs. He's into the end zone for 6 to put the Cavemen on the board. Now NorthWood on offense. Austin King, we saw a lot of him tonight. He finds a hole, gets a huge gain, takes a huge hit there at the end of that play. However, when things were going good for the Panthers, this happens. Ball comes out. Mishawaka is there for the recovery. And what do the Cavemen do best? Make you pay. Caden O'Neill into the end zone for 6. This Mishawaka group sure finding their groove here in the first half. And it was just a night of this for the Panthers. NorthWood bobbles the catch here. Mishawaka is there again for the huge defensive play. So that means it's O'Neill time again. He now extends this lead. And look at him showing some emotion after that play. But NorthWood came back to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. But the Cavemen forced another fumble. And that's where this one ends. Mishawaka wins this one 28-14. Huge win right there for that program. But now let's move to another big one in Class 4A. Plymouth taking on South Bend, Washington. Here in the first quarter, the Rockies looking to get things started. Finn Holm, I mean, he has nobody in front of him. He's making things look easy over there at School Field. The Rockies get on the board first here, 7-0. But now on the kickoff return, Xavier Walker looking to turn on the Jets. He cuts to the outside. You think he's going all the way home, but Carlos Corello, yeah, he's there for the huge stop. Washington able to find some momentum right about now. On fourth down, Panthers looking to tie this one up. That pass is incomplete, and Washington walks away with no points. But now Plymouth's back on offense. This time it's Jose Fernando. He's in the end zone for 6, and his teammates are sure feeling it. And this entire Rockies team is feeling it right about now. They defeat the Panthers here 44-23, the final. But now let's stay in South Bend. The Wildcats going up against the St. Joseph Huskies. The Huskies already led 7-0 up to this point, and this will sure help add to the scoreboard, right? Dallas Downey, he already knew it, to the house. Huskies now on top here 14-0. St. Joe now on defense. Travion Fidel looking to keep it himself, but he forgot something. Ball comes out. Huskies are on top of it, and we know how quick this team can score. Hand off to David Wade. He's into the end zone. St. Joe now up 21-0, and Huskies now back on defense, and watch out. Huge sack there for Gavi Addo, and when the defense plays well, it sure gives this offense more confidence, it seems. Connor Gallagher, look at the junior go. Fights off that last tackle, and he's into the end zone. St. Joe takes this one 35-0 to now advance. Now let's head on over to Northridge taking on Wawasee. Warriors on offense. Johnny Zachary keeps it himself. He's into the end zone with a price. I mean, look at that hit right there. And this guy took a lot of big hits tonight. Northridge's Evan Wagner delivers this huge sack, picks him up off of the ground. Big play for the Raiders to stop the Wawasee offense from finding anything. This one now tied 7-7. Northridge on offense now. Carson Rumfeld finds Hayden Gorball here on this play. Not a whole lot right there, but it's the Raiders who come out with the 35-26 win over Wawasee. So huge win for a program that had a lot of ups and downs this regular season. Well, that does it for our first half of highlights, but don't go anywhere. We still have our second half coming up after the break. But first, here's those lottery numbers. Good luck.